So it has been kind of a crazy 3 weeks for me and my family. My son turned 6 a couple of weeks ago, and the weekend before his birthday, we had like 30 people over to our house for a pool party. The weekend after his birthday, we went and did a friend birthday party at Monster Mini Golf. So that was a lot of fun, a lot of planning, a lot of moving. On top of that, we're in, soccer playoffs and soccer games and soccer practice and ninja practice and so on. Then after that was my birthday. So we're born 10 days apart. And so the weekend before, my parents were gracious enough to take the kids, and so my husband and I went out on the town. So that was a long weekend for this 44-year-old lady. And then, lots of also birthday celebrations for me and my family. And so it's all really wonderful and exciting things that have been going on, but at the same time, very tiring. So this past weekend, we actually went out of town for a family wedding, and then we drove back into town early Sunday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, and went straight to pick up my 2 children, and then went straight to another birthday party right after that for one of my youngest son's friends. So we were in the car for a good 5 hours before we got to that birthday party. So I'm really tired. We had no food at home when we got home, so we had to go grocery shopping and everything. But despite being very tired, and I'm someone who needs a good 10 hours of sleep easily, but despite being super, super tired, I am here at the gym. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, even though I'm tired. I always know I feel better after I work out, and so I know I'll have more energy. And I always tell, the people who come to my classes, right, my yoga classes, I always say sometimes the hardest thing is just getting here. You have all of these reasons and excuses in your mind of why you don't want to go out and be active, whether that's going to a yoga class or going to the gym or taking a walk, right? It seems like there's so many distractions and excuses that come up. So the hardest thing is just getting there. And then once you're there, it's bliss. And you feel great for the rest of your day. So here's your reminder to go out and